want is for people to enjoy it and see the human under the suit.
Right, this is a security issue, Barry. Barry, this is security.
I know.
Come on.
So, this is my 23rd movie at Marvel. I've been all around the world. This is absolutely the biggest security threat we've ever faced. These guys right here.
I think this is going to have a very different look than most of the other MCU movies because we're on location. We're in the brush. We're in the mud. We're going to probably be in the snow. We're going to be in the sand. I feel like we're going to be in a lot of real natural places.
Left hand.
Left pocket is the
best one.
Yeah, and then let's do a pre-wet.
Yeah. So she's really like. Oh, she probably won't have to act that. She's like. Okay, she's like she fell in icy cold water. And then she's hot, and she's like. Shout out if I'm overacting. Just no overact. Okay. Yeah. That'll make me look.
So guys, what we'll do, we'll pre-wet and everything just by the water's edge.
So me.
Are you sending her in first?
Yeah. Always. We talked about.
Keep going. Coming back, CC.
Okay.
Good.
We couldn't be happier with our doubles. For Natasha, we've got Mickey Facinello and CC Ice. CC has come from our Avengers crew, so she knows the character very well. And Mickey is an extremely talented martial artist, so both our ladies do the research, they watch the old movies. They are at the top of their game. They're looking for the moments, they're looking for those pieces, and they're very conscious of what Scarlett's going to be doing. I think the most important thing is that they know that to be a good double is to blend when we see the actor stunts. We want to make it seamless. The biggest respect to these ladies, they are brilliant. You know, story moments are what we want, but you want to see Scarlett.
I'm going. Here we come. She's coming in. Happy thoughts. I'm thinking happy thoughts.
How's that position, Rob?
I love my job. I love my job.
Here we go. Everyone ready? Action! Reset, Scarlett.
It's still cold.
From the very beginning, this movie had to be something very different. You know, this movie wasn't something that could be cheated for other locations. We wouldn't just be able to take another European city and double it for Budapest. It was very important that we put our characters on the ground, feel the city and feature the city. And ever since Avengers 1, we set up this idea that Clint and Natasha had this incredible adventure in Budapest.
It's just like Budapest all over again.
You and I remember Budapest very differently.
It's something that's become very, very important to fans. And when making a Black Widow movie, it's very important for us to kind of pay that off, or at least shed light as to what had happened so many years ago.
What bullet does that?
Not bullets, arrows.
Ah, right.
As Natasha in our movie kind of finds herself drawn back into Budapest, she's kind of forced to relive all these things that happened with her and Clint.
It started out so funnily as this thing that, you know, Joss Whedon threw in there as this great sort of quippy moment between Hawkeye and Black Widow. You know, that's Clint and Natasha right there, their kind of history. Just a fun little Easter egg for people and for fans to kind of theorize about. And then we thought, all right, we got to find out what happened in Budapest.
Tell me what happened. Tell me exactly.
We rigged bombs.
Who's we?
Clint Barton. Killing Dreykov was the final step in my defection to S.H.I.E.L.D.
Simple as that.
The location just felt like it would be visually really exciting too, and give a kind of flavor that the Marvel Universe has never really explored, this great like Eastern European vibe, which is so fun.
All right, no more smoke. Action!
When I first went to Budapest over 30 years ago, I went into a lot of apartments like that. And we shot the exterior of it in a courtyard in a wonderful old building called the Express Building, which is right in the centre of Budapest, which amazingly hasn't been touched in all the years I've known the city. So it was a pleasure to go back and see that.
I guess I just... Me too. I just slipped down gracefully.
It was very nice on this film to actually see it as Budapest. As I say, in all the times I've been there, we've always turned it into East Berlin or Paris or Rome or somewhere else. But, you know, just for a change, it was Budapest as Budapest and celebrated as such.
Here we go, pictures up!
One of the biggest chases is set in Budapest, and we are on a motorbike as taskmasters and a tank coming after us. So for 3 weeks they had a tank drive around Budapest, and I'm sure that shocked quite a lot of people.
The city of Budapest gave us like basically the keys to the city, so we were able to really use these iconic locations in a very practical way, which is really fun because you don't have to be shooting all these plates and using a lot of CG. You can actually really do it.
It was very funny. We had obviously stunt doubles that were going around the city on a real motorbike, and then we were on like a pole that had a motorbike on it.
That chases so many things, as it normally is. Some of it is us being pulled by a camera on this rig. Hey! That car flipping stuff was all on this weird track. And then a lot of it is also practical.
It was just also one of those things that you had to fill in all the blanks. So obviously your stunts are doing mega things and making this look real, and then we have to come in to do like the corner shot and make it look really scary.
Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover?
Yeah, my plan was to drive us away.
It's a shit plan.
I always find that part of filmmaking fascinating. It was a lot of fun, and it starts the film on that energy straight away. It excels and basically moves the entire storyline into the main part of the film. And it's just one car chase. It's unbelievable.